Good morning, student. My name is Miss Manisha Borkar, Department of Fishery Science, NES Science College, Nanded. Now, today's we are going to start the theory paper second. The name of paper is Type Study of Valagotu, which is commonly called as a freshwater shark. Now, today's we are going to start the unit number second of paper number second. The topic is associated glands of a digestive system. In previous lecture, we are seen the alimentary coelom and the alimentary canal, and today's we are going to start the various digestive glands which is take part in the process of the digestion. Okay, in digestive system there are various glands are take part in the role of the digestion. Okay, the first is a liver. Okay, liver is a associated digestive gland. The liver is a bilobe structure lining ventral to the esophagus, just in front of the stomach, behind the pericardium. Okay, in previous lecture we are seen the internal anatomy of the digestive system. In that diagram we are seeing that the location of that the liver. Okay, this liver is present ventral to the esophagus and just in front of the stomach, behind the pericardium. The two lobes are dark brown in color and the left is slightly larger than the right. Okay, in this liver there are two lobes are present here. They are left are slightly larger than the right lobe. Okay, this having a brown in color. Okay, a small saccular gallbladder with transparent walls is placed between the two lobes of the liver. Okay, it has a neck, body and fundus with a blind end. As usual, the liver is covered by a thin connective tissues and has a polygonal liver cells with granular cytoplasm and centrally placed nuclei. In between the liver cells are bile passage, blood vessels and hepatic ductals, which finally from the hepatic ducts. Okay, these liver consisting the covered with a thin connective tissues and has a polygonal liver cells with a granular cytoplasm, and in centrally there is a presence of that the nuclei. In that there is a various blood vessels are present in that liver, as well as the hepatic ductals are present here. Okay, the bile duct has an outer serous, a middle fibromuscular and an inner layer of a columnar epithelium cells. Okay, these liver having a take part in the role of the digestion. Okay, these liver which take part and which secrete a juice which is that enzymatic juice which is very beneficial to the take part in the digestion of the fishes. Okay, next one, here's the diagram, first, second and the third diagram, which is a transverse sections through the liver, gallbladder as well as the pancreas. Okay, the first diagram is liver. In that liver there is a connective tissues, is thin connective tissues is present here. In that middle there is bile duct cells are present here. Okay, this liver which is secrete the bile juice. Okay, here there are polygonal cells are present here, that is the hepatic cells. Okay, and inside there is a blood cells are present here. Okay, this liver which is secrete a bile juice. Okay, then second diagram is a gallbladder. Okay, there is this liver which is a connection to that the gallbladder. Okay, this gallbladder having a columnar epithelium cells as well as the fibromuscular tissues. Okay, in there is a presence of that the blood vessel cells. Okay, next that is the pancreas. Okay, pancreas also, these are the digestive glands. Okay, they having a take part in the various enzymes which is secreted in that the particular endocrine glands. This pancreas consisting a achinous as well as a pancreatic cells. Okay, in next page we are seeing that the point related to the gallbladder. Okay, gallbladder, a small circular gallbladder with the transparent wall placed between the two lobes of the liver. Okay, here's this gallbladder having a two lobes of that the liver. It has a neck body and a fundus with a blind end. The neck of the gallbladder from the cystic duct which receives the two hepatic ducts from liver lobes and form the main choleducts running through the pancreas and finally opening into the duodenum on a papillae. Okay, this is the opening of that the duodenum. Okay, which is a part of that the stomach. Okay, the gallbladder has an epithelial or a mucosal layer of a simple columnar cells forming a foldus beneath which are the fibromuscular connective tissues and blood capillaries are present here. Okay, this gallbladder are a epithelial or the mucosal layer present with a columnar cells. In previous diagram we are seeing that the various columnar cells are present in that the gallbladder. Okay, then next one is a pancreas. Okay, the pancreas of Alagottu is a racemose gland covered by a loose fibrous tissue. Okay, this pancreas they covered by loose fibrous tissues. It also has a right and left lobes and lies in between the lobes of the liver. Okay, as well as this these are also having a lobes are present here. Left and right lobes is present here to the lobes of the liver. Each pancreatic lobe is made up of two structurally and functionally distinct parts. The tubuloachinous exocrine gland and the endocrine glands are present here. So, okay, the tubuloachinous cells are present in that gland. The exocrine pancreatic tissue is made up of a large polyhedral cells arranged in a lobulus or acini surrounded by a network of a blood capillaries, while the endocrine portion consists of a Langerhans islands embedded within the exocrine tissue. Okay, there is a various exocrines glands. They having the portion of that the endocrine gland consisting Langerhans and islets. Okay, the cells of the islets are polyhedral with oval or round nuclei surrounded by a connective tissue and a blood capillaries. The pancreatic duct varies in its thickness according to the activity of the pancreas and its lumen increases or decreases accordingly. The bile duct passes through the left lobe of the pancreas on its way to the intestine. Okay, this pancreas secreting that the particularly bile juice which secretes the pancreas, and they take part in the role of that the digestion process, and this pancreas on its way to the intestine. Okay, these are the associated digestive glands which is present in the Alagottu. Okay, that is the we are seeing that the glands pancreas, liver and the gallbladder. Okay, these are the main associated glands which is very important for the digestive process. Okay,